Solo number 13, cheese, glorious cheese. Yes, it's all about the cheese. It's all about that diddle on top of that flam. You have that grace note with the primary note. We're going to put that diddle on that primary note. But first, let's talk about the interpretation of that diddle. I see a lot of drummers, when they play a cheese pattern, when they play a diddle pattern with that flam on it, they play it way too tight. At this tempo, we're dealing with triplet rolls. That's your interpretation. That's not going to change when you put that grace note on there. Way too many times I see a lot of students, a lot of drummers, they play those diddles, and when they see that slash on top of that flam, it gets way too tight. So I use the term keep it open. Keep those diddles open. Cheese, glorious cheese is all about cheese. Good old cheese. Here we go. We're going to play this solo at 150 beats a minute. The whole solo is based in 12/8, so we got that triplet feel going. Cheese, glorious cheese. Here we go. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, and. So cheese, glorious cheese. A great rehearsal technique. Take out every grace note. Play this whole thing with just the diddles. Make sure that diddle interpretation stays the same. The diddles are also accented. It's very easy, like I said earlier, to crush or to close a diddle, especially if it's accented. Inside of a triplet pattern, for example, if we're playing a triplet pattern, we want to accent, we want to diddle on that accent. It's very easy to do this because of that accent, because of that velocity coming down. Make sure you still stay loose in here and in here, and keep that diddle open with the interpretation we talked about. After you can play this thing with the diddles only, go ahead and add those grace notes, because we all love cheese. Glorious cheese.